Welcome to Zigwheels, and we're here in Mumbai for Audi's launch of their flagship SUV, the Q8. Audi has renewed their focus on the Indian market, and this month we're seeing the launch of their flagship SUV, and next month we're going to see the launch of their flagship sedan, the A8. But for now, back to the Q8. One thing I'm sure is not jumping at you in the camera is the size of this thing. So we're all familiar with how large the Q7 is. This sits on the same wheelbase. And though it's a little shorter, it's wider than the Q7. And that gives this nice low, hunkered down, ready to pound stance. So the Audi Q8 is long and low. Its sloping roofline is inspired by the Group B Quattro rally car. And this and the large 21-inch alloys create the illusion that it's smaller than it really is. The Q8 also wears Audi's signature look, and that is this large grille. There's this large surround around it as well, and this is in a greyed out portion, and you also get it in all black, so this will be black as well, and that makes the grille look even larger. The Audi Q8 is also extremely customizable, with as many as 54 colors and accent colors around the grille, side skirt and bumpers that you can choose from. And at the rear, the tail lamps do this little dance when you switch off the car at the end of your drive. The design language in the Q8 is a little familiar, but that's only because we've just done a video on the Audi A6, and you'll see a link somewhere on the screen where you can watch that. But yes, it does seem like a nice step up, so it does feel flagship levels of luxury. So there's soft touch materials everywhere, on the door, all on the dash. There's leather steering wheel. This is the S level, and I think it's a base trim. We're not sure about the trim levels yet, but there's another car with Alcantara lining. There's also 11 trim levels you can choose from for the seats and for the leather side, as well as 9 levels of inserts. So this is a metal finish insert, but you have 9 wood finishes as well. So there's a lot to go over. There's a lot of options you can kit this out in as well. There's also, this car doesn't have it, but there's massage seats. They can also be air-cooled and heated as well. So like we saw on the A6 again, there are 3 screens that cocoon the driver. There's 2 touch screens, one for your infotainment, one that controls all your seat massage functions as well as the climate control. And in front of you, you have Audi's virtual cockpit. Other highlights in this cabin are ambient lighting and of course the Bang & Olufsen sound system. In the A6 it was 700 odd watts and that was phenomenal. This is 1900 watts, and I just can't imagine how that's going to sound. It must be sounding really great. Other standout features include frameless windows, electric window blinds, wireless charging, My Audi connected tech, and voice-activated navigation search functions. Well, there's the rear seats as well. Let's go and take a look at them. And we're in the rear of the Q8. As you can see, there's plenty of legroom. I can stretch my legs out as well because there's a lot of space under the front seat. Plenty of headroom, and other nice features are drop-down armrest with a pair of cup holders. You also get electric sunshades, and there's dual zone of climate in the rear, so that's 4 zones of climate control. The rear seats also have a slide forward function, and I think this is full forward, so I still have legroom. That frees up a little more room in the boot. Another feature is that the rear seats also recline a bit. So lots of space, not too many gadgets, but very comfortable. And well, this is what 605 liters of boot space looks like. So 605 is quite a lot. If you do need more boot space, the seats fold down in a 60-40 split, and when they're down, it's almost fully flat. That will give you a massive 1755 liters of space. There are a few issues though. Tall suitcases, because of the sloping roofline, won't fit in the front of the loading bay. And while this lip is a little high and there's a small lip here to get luggage out of, you can lower the air suspension down, so it's a little easier for you to get luggage in and out. And another thing the Q8 has in common with the A6 is just one petrol engine option. But this one promises to be an exciting one. So it's the 55 TFSI, and power numbers are 340 PS, 500 Newton meters of torque, and for a car of this size, it's over 2 tons. The 0 to 100 time is just 5.9 seconds. On the dynamic front, there's of course quattro all-wheel drive. 4-wheel drive steering is an optional extra and air suspension is standard. There's even 254mm of ground clearance, so you should have no issues over our mighty speed breakers. And all that's left now is to dot the I's and cross the T's. And the Audi Q8 has been launched at a price of 1.33 crore. And for a CBU, that's not a bad price. There are also a few interesting details in that package, like the all-wheel drive, all-wheel steer, and that 340 PS petrol engine that we're really excited to be driving. We're going to be doing that really soon, so stay tuned to Zigwheels for that.